Alright, hello everyone, welcome back again. I know, wow, 2 videos in one day, depending on when I upload this. Not gonna lie, this was right after the video I just recorded. Not right after, I took a little bit of a break. Anyways, let's get right on into it. So we're talking about either underpowered or overpowered units, and I think all of these are underpowered except the Bard. I'm not sure how the devs can fix the Bard. I think he's just too good at this current state. They'll have to do something with that. So I'm just going to take him off the list. So let's move right down along the list. So we have 4 units today. First one is the Clubber. Now, I've talked about the Clubber quite a bit, I think. I talked about him in my tier list video and in my factions video, the tribal faction video, and the Clubber's just bad. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. $70, you're not getting a whole lot here. You're getting a two-handed swarm melee unit that does decent damage. Problem is accuracy and range. Poor accuracy. His weird half lunging attack, moving his whole body, like his whole upper body, which means if he misses, he goes sprawling down on the ground there. And if he hits, wow, he hit something great. It's just, he's in a bad state. He's too underpowered. Now you're seeing, okay, wow, they won. They won with 1 unit less. But the Farmers, which is the exact same price as the Clubbers. Farmers have greater reach, an amazing attack that doesn't penalize them too much if they miss, just a short lunging attack. They do the same damage as the Clubber. And I don't know how, but they're so much better. Every time they're just better. And I'm not sure how. I don't know what they need to do to fix the Clubber. Maybe lower the price. But it's something that needs to be fixed. Because right now, I feel like there's no reason to use the Clubber. Unless you're like only using one faction. But he's just a bad unit. Okay, let's just leave it at that. So the next one on my list was the Bard. Obviously, we took care of him. Alright, the Snake Archer. So, the Snake Archer has kind of always been bad. At least when I have had the game, which is for most of the, it's just been bad. Okay, it has an extremely slow rate of fire. It summons a snake. Okay, wow. The snake does okay, I guess. Problem is, the snake, unless like here, like it hits the unit, sometimes, especially I found on the Renaissance map, it'll just glitch into the ground, and then it's useless, and you've just wasted like 12 seconds, and it takes forever to reload. Where you can see the clams here, only $200 more. You could not even get another Snake Archer unit with that much money. Just easily, how? Okay, wow, he loses. Well, that's their one good trait, right? Let's take you away. I want to see how many clams he spawns. So, the Snake Archer spawns 1 snake. The clam guy, with his 1 reload, spawns... Dang it. Stop. How many does he spawn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He spawns 5, 6? He spawns 6 clams in a row that still deal good damage. Yeah, okay, maybe they have to travel a little farther to kill units, but he's pretty good. And don't even compare the Snake Archer to the Scarecrow. I mean, yeah, maybe the Scarecrow is worth 4 Snake Archers, and maybe he would lose against them, but, I mean, come on. The Scarecrow does amazing damage. The crows are highly mobile. He's just a really great unit. See, look, in this... It's just... He's in a bad state, and yes, you're seeing him win. This is just because that's his one good trait. He can launch the snake, but let me see, how bad is this? 14 seconds. 14 seconds is a reload. The Scarecrow has 12, and then we can see how much the clam unit has. I think his is not very long either. Clam unit has... Yeah, again, a 12-second reload. Why does the Snake Archer have 14-second reload? I realize he's the cheapest of the bunch, but he only spawns 1 unit. I'm not sure how many the Scarecrow spawns, but this guy spawns like 6 for a 12-second reload. This guy spawns 1 for a 14-second reload. So you're getting 1 snake every 14 seconds compared to 1 clam every 2 seconds. And we can, let's just check how many crows the crow guy spawns. We're going to have to space these guys apart. Hopefully that'll do it. He spawns, come on buddy, you got this, you got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spawn 6, so like the clam. So you're getting 1 crow every 2 seconds, basically. That's how the math works out. 1 clam every 2 seconds versus snake archer, which only gets 1 snake every 14 seconds. And then if you're like, oh, well, how many? If you put 4 snake archers down, how many does that get you? Well, you're getting 4 snakes every 14 seconds. So that divided by 2, 2 every 7. So unless you want to go into decimals, you're getting 2 snakes every 7 seconds, which would be 1 snake every 3.5 seconds. So it's still worse than the Scarecrow, and it's way worse than like if you're putting 2 clams on. The point I'm trying to get here, these guys are trash. Okay, so I don't know how they need to be fixed. Maybe he fires like 3, like he does like a spread shot or something. I don't know. But somehow they need to be better. I don't know. That's my opinion. Alright, so the second to last unit on this list is the dragon. Okay, so this one is kind of interesting. The dragon can be a good unit. I feel like just a minor tweak, and this will actually be worth it. But you can see right now, the dragon just fires at too high of an angle, which is going to go over the heads of most units. And the problem that the dragon has as well is that it just keeps walking forward. It doesn't like stay down, or not stay down. What? It doesn't stay put and just flame units. It'll keep walking into them until the flames are useless. He's just not dragon bad. I'd just tweak it, maybe like have the fire shoot like straight down or something. Something like that. Something to help. It just needs a little tweak, and then I feel like it will definitely be worth it. So the last unit on the list, the ballooner. I mean, it was a good unit. Not even in theory. It's just a wacky unit, and I don't really care too much about this unit because it's in the secret faction. That's just kind of a wonky faction, which means that the devs realized it wasn't going to be a good fit for the Renaissance faction. That's why they put it in the secret faction. But he is a terrible unit. So he's supposed to engage mainly melee combatants and lift them up in the air while sacrificing himself. Like, oh, that's pretty good. You can take out higher priced units. Like, he's 90, the Squire's 100. He should be able to take out the Squire, right? Like, that's a pretty good trade. But the problem is, he doesn't have the range for his glue hands. It takes a while for the parachute to activate, which gives the Squire free time just to swing at the ballooner. And if the ballooner does manage to get him, you're already pronouncing him dead, which means he's just bad. I don't know how to tell you. He's a bad unit. Another example is he suicides on the farmer. So yeah, wow, that did so great. You wasted $20. You used $90 to kill a $70 unit. That's not gonna be worth it unless it's something like this, where I don't know, this guy's alive because he hasn't dropped yet, and it's like a 1v1. But honestly, you're not gonna get many of those situations. He's just an overall bad unit. But anyways, thank you for watching. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree in the comments, and yeah, see y'all later. Bye.